What's going on, everyone? It's Jeremy. Okay, in one of our last videos, I used the larger new construction crane. We lifted up the monorail, partly because this one, it doesn't lift high enough. It can hold the crane, or it can hold the monorail, it just can't reach it to reset it down because the boom isn't long enough. So that gave me an idea. With this new crane, which we'll see in just a second, I'm curious what it can hold. So I know the heaviest thing probably in my Lego city and farm is right there. The train, because of the train engine. So we'll get to that, but we do have some other ideas. I'd even thought about, I wonder if it can hold one of the modular floors. So the issue then becomes, not only can it lift it, but can I figure a way to support it to where the connection points are going to be strong enough that it's just not going to pull off of like the rooftop. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So first off, we're going to start with one of the smaller modulars, the pet shop, and just the third floor, which is right here. And what I mean by being able to connect it, this is the connection point that they give you. Pretty simple little piece. If I stick it on here, it'll probably, my guess is there's not going to be any issue whatsoever with this. But, yeah. Once we get to larger buildings, I don't know if these 4 studs are going to be able to support, I don't know, say something like that. Or Cafe Corner, or one of the other modular buildings. We got a couple over there. So then we have to figure out a way to make the connection points more. And I'm not sure how to do that to where it would be not a huge ordeal build process. So let's see if this can hold this, and then we'll just start moving on from there. Okay, here's our crane. We're all set up. We've got our boom all the way up here. We still got plenty of room to extend. The other issue is the roof. Yeah, the roof. So we're connected on by 4 studs. So this might be an interesting debacle, but we're going to try it in real time and see if this holds up. I think it should be fine, as long as I'm careful with it. Okay. So it looks like, yeah, we're raised up pretty good there. So at this point, we're fine. But I don't know how much more we're going to be able to hold, because that's not that big of a structure. And yeah, so anyway, I guess we're going to go till we fail, or we get some something interesting happen. All right, what else can I find to lift with this? Okay, so there's the pet shop. The next idea, we're going to try a bigger piece, and it's the Parisian restaurant, the roof. I chose this one because the roof it's a solid piece and there's a good connection point to it. So here's the roof. I'll show you the back. Pretty solid build. We've got a good solid connection point going across here. And that's what we're going to try. So here we go. Oh, and this is not going to go as well as I thought. I should have turned it the other way. Or maybe that'll be better. All right, let's see if it's going to hold it. Woo! It is barely holding on, but it is working. And we are way up. Yeah, we're just about ready to pop that thing off right here on the joint. But yeah, that's supposed to be level. So let me show you. If I lift up on this, you can see how much play is there. Even the Wow, I didn't even notice that the rear tires have lifted off the ground. Huh. Well, this is actually fairly heavy. I don't know if this is heavier, though, than the train. So, let's get the train. All right, as I hold both of them, actually, I think that might be heavier. This has got the difference is all the weight is right here on the motor. So having this unstableness, I don't know if it's going to pose any problem or not. I'm going to move this out of the way because I know what's going to happen if I don't. I'll drop the train, it'll crush that, and then that'll be in 100 pieces that I'll have to figure out where the instruction manual is and go fix it. So what we're going to do is we're going to not make that mistake again. We're going to make it go like that. And yes, this white piece, this is an add-on. You add this wire down, and that's actually a light. The only thing bad about this light, well, it's expensive. I don't know, was it 20 bucks just for this light? It doesn't come in black, and it only comes on when the power of the 9-volt track is on. And the faster the train goes, the brighter it gets. So you got to be at full throttle to get full light. That doesn't work well when you don't have a super long track. Have you seen my city? I mean, I've got fairly long straightaways. Still not enough. So, yeah, I was hoping for it because I have a tunnel. So anyway, let's get this thing. Let's see if we can get this loaded. So let's make sure, okay, our tires are just barely off the ground, and that's because of these stabilizers. We've got it. We are basically perfectly parallel with the ground. Let's see what this does. Any ideas at this point? I think it's going to hold it. I just don't know if it's going to hold it level. And she's coming down, and it's actually going okay. So yeah, just those 4 connection points. I'm really surprised. All right, let's see. Where are we at? Oh, we're raised up pretty good. Got our tires. Yeah, we've got tires off the ground more. Okay, now let's hold it off, take the weight off. And you can see this thing. Yeah. We'll just rock it. That'll be when it breaks. Well, I guess that answers the question. Will this crane hold something? So it'll at least do that. Huh. You guys surprised? I am. I'm surprised it didn't break and shatter, because I know my luck. And if you have any kind of luck that's similar to mine, this would have crashed on that, broke that, probably pulled this down and knocked it over, and I'd have had 3 big sets, 3 sets, not big, to have to finish. So I don't know what else to try, but we're going to try one more because I want to see failure, because I know you do too. All right, I got 2 more ideas. First, we've got our boom, or our excavator. New set, came out the same day as this one. We've put our little piece on. Let's see what happens. I'm curious because of that boom coming way out here, if that's going to affect anything because the balance is off. It definitely doesn't weigh as much, but because we're going to be sitting like that, and we are way up this time. That's, I think, even worse than the other. So, what if we move this out to make the weight way more unevenly distributed? Oh, now we're on the ground. Well, can I do that? Huh. Well, we are far from parallel. Let's move it up. Huh. Okay. Well, there's that. All right, one more. We're going to try the maybe the dining or the diner, the roof on the diner. I'm talking about this, the roof on the diner. I don't know. Man, that really doesn't feel stable. It's been a long time since that guy's seen some daylight. Got the weight bench. Huh. He's got his heavy bag. All right, well, let me get this thing hooked up and we'll see what it looks like. All right, here we go again. Oh, this is not going to go well. This lady's going to fall out. All right. We're hooked on. Oh. Oh, and it broke. And it was the connection point. That's exactly what happened. Now I've got another problem. The connection point that was on here, yeah, it's magically gone. No, it's not in the outhouse. It's not behind our little Star Trek thing. It's not back there. It's gone. It's not on the floor. Wait a minute. There it is. Oh. All right. So, it can't lift this only because that's not enough. So, I guess we're done. Because I don't want to try to rig up something that's going to involve strings and stuff going through that door, coming out the back door, and being uneven. Yeah. Anyway, it was fun, and you all got to see massive failure. So anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Maybe you can do this with your own cranes. We've got the other smaller crane. I was going to do that with this setup before. Also, the boom could come down, so we could go heavier because there wouldn't be as much weight doing this. But we've still got the connection point issue. If you have any ideas, quick, easy ideas that don't involve a huge build process, let me know. We might try something in the future if I get a good idea, but right now, I think I'm satisfied. So thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you in the next one.